If it all ended today, what would you miss most about aquariums? Hey guys, welcome to another Aquachat, and in this Aquachat we're going to talk about what would you most miss about this aquarium hobby if you had to give it up. Now it could be for any reason, not enough money, change job, time changes, your schedule got busy or whatever, it could happen. Now before we start, I want to give a shout out over to Aquariums. He has a channel going. He's very new, he's just started. I want to see him do more. He has a gorgeous planted tank that when it grows out, it's probably going to be incredibly beautiful. So check out his channel, links down below. Also community shout out over to Elizabeth and her son John Bear. Thank you for watching, and thank you for joining us over at the Waterbox Facebook group. And speaking of the Facebook group, check out the Waterbox Facebook group. And I can't talk today, this morning on Wednesday. Well, anyways, let's get to it, shall we? Now, something got me really thinking about that. What would you miss most about this aquarium hobby? Now, this hobby of ours is extensive, right? There's freshwater fish, planted tanks, saltwater fish, corals, and within all that, you got your specialties like certain plants that you love, certain species, certain fish that you love, certain species. You only keep like this certain species, or bear tanks with goldfish or whatever. So everyone has a specific love to this hobby. My question is, if you had to give that up, if for some other reason other than maybe the Earth going into post-apocalyptic horrors, and you're one of the barely living human beings in the world, and all aquarium stuff is pretty much gone, what would you miss most about it? I mean, I guess you could think about it that way, or you could just think about not having enough time to do the hobby, and then what you would miss about it. Now this came up because remember the tank behind me right here? Rebooted on New Year's. I want to get low tech because I figured I'm too busy for anything high tech anymore, and what have you. But I still want to stay in the hobby and learn about plants, learn about the fishes and stuff like that. And well, it's still here. A couple months later, barely a couple of months, it's still here. It's still going. I haven't done any updates on it. Why? Because it's a low tech plant and this stuff is growing so slow. Now it's different when you had a high tech plant or high tech tanks and you were doing it and you were having fun with that, and and then you have some low tech tanks also, and then those you kind of just ignored, and you only need to look at it once in a while just to maintain the plants and stuff like that. But when you're in that kind of state, you kind of like have something already going, so you don't think about it. Well, now I notice there's a really, really slow lull to this hobby for me. Everything in this tank is growing really, really slow, so there's no updates. There's no need, because what I'm gonna say, hey look, the tank's doing great, and the pearl weed is grown an inch. That's it. If this was a high-tech tank, those pearl weeds would have been like almost up to the top by now. So what I found is that I really, really miss doing is a Dutch-style tank specifically. I mean, I guess Iwagumi tank would be nice too, but a lot of it was really carpet trimming and stuff like that. But a Dutch-style tank, it's always about trimming. It's always about looking at the plants, about watching it grow and getting it to grow and getting it to grow bushy, grow out. Balancing the tank with the CO2, with the lighting, with all the fertilizers and stuff like that. I miss that. I incredibly, horribly miss that, and I need that back in my life. And as much as I talk about how busy I am and stuff like that, I'll find time. So I guess my thing is that I'm going to reboot that 40-gallon breeder, because I want to go bigger tank, because it was a little harder with the 20-gallon tank to go that high. So that's the thing. The other thing I'm toying with is just de-rim that thing and then go with rimless, but I'm a little scared of a tank about that big. It might blow up on me, because I have a knack of doing that when I mess with stuff like that. But leave your comments down below and let me know if something happened where you can't do this hobby anymore. What would you miss most about it and why? Right? Share with us. Have fun. Let's talk about this. So this is Chung from the Waterbox, guys. Thank you for watching. And remember, sub if you're new to this channel if you want more aquarium goodness, and like this video. I will talk to you guys in the next video.